What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Techno. You guys can call me Chris. And today I decided to make I made this video about 2-3 days ago. I just haven't had the time to edit it. So I decided I'm going to give you guys a raw footage of, well, basically this is me narrating the video, but it's like no editing. So like, I didn't really edit too much when it came to the video. That's why the video is over 10 minutes long, because I usually keep my videos within less than 10 minutes, to be honest. But so that's where I'm going with this video. But mainly I just want to say real quick though that I decided to make that Discord, and I've actually been working on it for the last 3 days. So that's what I've been doing, and hopefully we could probably release it tonight. If not, we're gonna have it within the next couple days. It will guarantee be here before this weekend when we have the open 1v1. So you know, I'm going to post the open 1v1 when you guys get in Discord. So if you guys really want that open 1v1, go ahead and click the Discord. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, go to my community tab on my channel. You guys can see it there. But yeah, another thing I just want to say real quick is we've been pushing really hard to get this watch time. I need 4,000, and we are currently at almost 1,500. And once I get 4,000 watch time, I'm going to get paid by my videos. And since considering that is a true milestone instead of 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to probably do some type of giveaway. So be on the lookout for that. But with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is just me rambling about what I would do for every devil fruit. Pretty much simple. You guys are gonna hear me explain in the video. And with that being said, hope you guys enjoy and subscribe.
7 hearts beat.
Alright, so what is up YouTube? It's your boy Techno, or you guys can call me Chris. Again, that's my real name. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get you guys to know me personally. But so I was going to make a video titled how Mochi is broken, basically just showing how broken Mochi is. But then I'm like, well, hey, I mean, Mochi wouldn't be so broken if the other fruits just wasn't that bad. You know what I mean? I mean, there's some fruits that are good. We already know. We already had the debate with the tier list. You can check out Chuzi's channel. We had the stream. He streamed it and uploaded it as a video. You can also see my personal one, since you guys apparently loved that with all the dislikes we've had. You know what I'm saying? But so I decided to make a video about how I would change every devil fruit and Blox Piece in general, meaning like what I would do to every devil fruit to make it better, worse, or just like balance. Really quick, I just want to say any of these statements are just my ideas and opinions of mine. None of it has been thought of enough to be said balanced. So like, I haven't really put too much thought into these. Like I said, I just wrapped this video up. I gathered all these ideas. Had a couple debate with some personal people I know, and I also spoke to one of the staff members, and I don't know, yeah, staff members in the Blox Piece server. So yeah, I've kind of showed at least a couple people this list just to see if they like it was stupid or something. But this is just some stuff that I came up with on the fly, and it's just an idea of what I would do. So just want to make sure I get that out there. Also with all paramecias and zones, well, not even all, just like most of them, like I just want to say right now, you're gonna hear combat a lot, because like I said, most paramecias and zones should have combat. Like example, Gum. Even if you don't want to give it an actual like combat, you can at least make it to where Gum has an increase in damage with normal combat because of its stretching ability, or you can just give it the ability to stretch. Basically with Gum, when you're in when you just have Gum, you should be able to use the normal combat, right, and stretch. I mean, like, I don't want to start this video this early, but I'm just saying that's just like an example of something you're gonna see combat a lot. Not really too much else I could think of besides maybe cooldowns and stuff like that, but you're gonna see what I'm talking about when we get into the video. But real quick, I just want to say, go ahead and click these links in the description. We got RBX Quest. I'm getting partnered with them. I hope I get me a promo code and we can work from that. Also, we're going to have a new One Piece game coming. A new One Piece game coming out called One Piece Fallen Era. I'm going to talk about that probably in the future. Probably gonna make a promo video. Who knows? We'll get to that, like I said, in the future. And another game is Hunter x Hunter. There's Hunter x Hunter New World. It's made by some devs of One Piece New World. Really cool game, and I just got hit up with that yesterday, so I cannot wait to show you guys some sneak peeks. Be sure to click that like button and stay tuned for the future videos, so that way you guys can see that. But let's see, we're getting into like 2 minutes, so let's go ahead and get into this video. So with the first devil fruit, I just want to go ahead. I want to start from I guess the lowest to the highest, you know what I mean, like from the price in the item shop, I guess. But first devil fruit I want to talk about is the bonbon devil fruit. So it's not too much I would do with bomb, but I do think it needs more area effect. Come on, it's a bomb devil fruit, like more area effect. It's explosions, area effect, explosions, area effect. Come on, do them out. And then I also said more diverse abilities. Hell, like even a custom fan-made ability, meaning like the 2 moves you get, the first one is garbage, like garbage. The second one is okay, but it doesn't do any damage. And we already established this materialist. If it is a lower fruit, that's okay. But like 2 moves. This goes for any devil fruit. At least give every devil fruit equal like standing. You know what I mean? Like at least have them all 4 moves. Maybe one devil fruit just got completely garbage moves. Like people say light is garbage. I think it is garbage, but I mean it has its use. But like, at least it'll have the variety. If we want to make a variety game with a variety of devil fruits, we need these devil fruits to have other options other than just a cooldown move, ability. Again, that goes with me saying combat. But like I said, I'm gonna get to that in the future. I'm going off script a little bit. But Spike, I'm actually kind of going to leave Spike to like it is. I actually think Spike should be the worst devil fruit in the game. It should be worse than bomb to me. But it's not right now, but that's how I feel it should be. Let's go on with smoke. Now this is one of the reasons why I'm making this video. I got so pissed when I first played Blox Piece and I seen that smoke was a joke. It's the worst Logia in the game. Listen, you guys are saying light is bad. Smoke is slower than light, and it does just the same amount of damage or less. I think less moves. Come on now, that's an automatic L. It's the worst Logia in the game. With smoke, automatically more damage. Look, when you see smoke in the show using smoker in the show using smoke, he's a badass. When you see somebody using smoke in Blox Piece, they're a Yamcha. You know what I mean? It's a problem. More abilities. Again, this goes back to what I just said about bomb and spike and etc. Why do these things only have like 3 abilities, 2 abilities, and a flight or whatever other option they have? And then like those 2 abilities that it has are completely useless. They do no damage, has no range. Like, again, let's go back to smoke. He's shown a decent amount of abilities, even if they were custom made. Hell, you got all Luffy's custom made abilities because Gum Gum doesn't really have anything that you can do besides transform that's like up to the user's creativity. So like, you can't tell me that you can't put a fan-made ability for Smoker in the game, you know what I mean? And the last thing I just want to say for Smoke is more potential range. You got Mochi reaching from Jupiter. Come on, man. Smoke can at least reach Mercury. Come on, like, we gotta work with me here. Like, Smoke is garbage. Next fruit, Chop. Chop is actually I didn't have nothing to really change about Chop. If you guys have any thoughts or any like discussion, you want to have a discussion with me, hit me up in that comment section. I would love to hear you guys' thoughts. But with Chop, the one thing I did say that they should have was flight. More people would use Chop if it had flight. We haven't seen Buggy use flight. I know it requires we all know what it requires on the fly, but like, Chop has flight in the show. Why isn't it in the game? Next fruit, we have Flame. With Flame, it's actually pretty simple. Faster cooldowns, immunity to being frozen from ice. That's kind of all I got. Like I said, this is a rush list. Just came up with some ideas. If you guys want to see a part 2, let me know. But basically where I'm going with this is faster cooldowns, because with how weak it is, I think it should probably cool down faster than some of the other fruits, since it's necessarily weak. So that way it'll actually stay like a B tier. Because if you change all the fruits and flame doesn't get faster cooldowns, flame is going to be probably one of the worst low gets besides smoke, which it kind of is besides like light. But yeah, and like I said, immunity to being frozen for ice, and this is the big one. The reason why you guys gonna hear why I say immunity from being frozen from ice in a minute, because there's another fruit that has immunity from ice, and you're gonna hear that one also. But I'm gonna explain why I say that when I get to ice. Ice is gonna actually come up in a second. Spring fruit. Spring, if you guys know my boy Storm XH, he's a god with spring. We already know this. He's actually quite annoying to fight against, to be honest. But we already established spring is garbage. What I would do to change spring, because I do think spring should be a little bit stronger, combat. You should have the ability to like maybe charge up punches with spring, like normal combat or something like that. You know what I mean? Just basically, you should have combat with spring to make the use spring more efficiently, other than just having its abilities. Going back to what I said about combat. Another thing was faster cooldowns. I already said this about flame. You're gonna hear this a lot. Faster cooldowns. Weaker devil fruits kind of need faster cooldowns to keep up with the stronger devil fruits, so at least they could stand a chance. That's what we're trying to go for, like a somewhat balanced. Now I know everything's not gonna be balanced, but we just want to get some of the stuff more balanced. Ice, like moving on to ice. So I just said flame has immunity to being frozen from ice. This is why I say this. I think ice should get another buff, and I know you guys are gonna hate this, but listen, this is just, it's like two things. One, let's start with the simple one. One is changing the walking on water to also having the ability to ride that bicycle that Akainu forms made out of ice on water, or hell, even just make you spawn a bicycle and you can just ride it on ice. You know what I mean? Either way, we should have that ability. I think that would be really cool if we had the ability to use the bicycle on ice, on the water. You know what I mean? And freezing the lake while you ride. But I know it kind of be a little kind of cheesy because you're just like moving really fast. But like, it'll be something cool. You know what I mean? It ain't like you're gonna kill people with it. You know what I mean? But you're just gonna be getting on the map pretty fast. But cool idea for me that I think of. Ability, the next one is the ability to potentially freeze or stun someone who touches you without hockey. Now this is the big one. Before you guys start disliking this video, listen really quick, okay? So imagine, actually no, you ain't gotta imagine. Do you guys remember when Luffy punched Akaiji and he froze him, like a part of his body? Okay, imagine if you had the ability to potentially freeze or stun someone who doesn't use Buso. Basically, everybody has Buso in the New World. Why are you complaining? If they don't, if they're not using Buso, that's on them. Like, why are you not using Buso against a low gear user in the first place? Sure, it'll be broken for like old world users, but that's the point. You can't balance devil fruits when they're already broken in the show. There's going to be fruits that are supposed to be broken. That's the point of making you want to level up. You know what I mean? So like, and by potentially freezing, I'm talking about like a 5-10% chance. So it's not even like every time you hit somebody, you're gonna get frozen. But it also counters OP devil fruits. Fruits like fucking Mochi that hits you like 7,000 times. Yeah, you do that, you keep spamming that move, and one of them times you're gonna stun yourself for like 10 seconds, 5 seconds. But you see what I'm going for? It kind of like adds to the game. It's not really a must, but it's like something fun, you know what I mean? Now, since we just talked about potentially stunning people, let's go ahead and go to Sand. Sand has two big ones. I already said the potentially stun someone who touches you without hockey. Again, if you don't want to worry about that, just use hockey. The second one is Awakening. So this is probably the first time we're gonna encounter Awakening on this list. And by Awakening, we already know Crocodile has awakened his sand fruit. Yeah, if there's gear 2, gear 3, gear 4, and coming to Gum, I think we should have Awakening for Sand and said other devil fruits when we get to them. And any devil fruit I miss, probably because I haven't got too far in the anime and the manga, so like I don't know which all devil fruits have awakenings. I just know some of them. So like I said, if I miss any devil fruit that has awakening should have awakening in the game. If it makes it broken, just don't have the fruit. OP me, you know what I mean? Dark, oh man, dark. I hate dark, but we all know dark is annoying in the show and in the game, and it's actually kind of broken in the show because for some reason, spoiler alert, actually we all know what Blackbeard has did to Whitebeard. So if you guys know what I'm talking about, yeah, it's kind of broken, but we're not talking about that in the game. I'm just saying it's broken. With dark, I'm talking about 10% increasing damage dealt to the user of this fruit. Now this is the first negative thing that I'm putting on the list. Dark gets the first negative, and I'm gonna tell you why. They already said dark makes you absorb stuff, so you absorb damage more, meaning you take more damage than a normal user. I think that actually should be in the game. Now to counter that, you get one absorption ability that gives the user a free absorption of any single attack that has a 5 to 10 minute cooldown or more. Like I said, this just came up on the fly. These are just ideas. They don't have to be taken seriously. By absorption, I'm talking about, let's say somebody uses tsunami. I know tsunami, right? You get one free time, you can just absorb into that black hole thing that Blackbeard does, and yeah, bye-bye. But it takes a long time before it comes back. So like, or hell, you make it where it don't even come back until you die. So like, or no, people's gonna die. And yeah, so like it has that cooldown, and after that cooldown, so like even if you die, you still have to wait that cooldown, no matter what. That'll be like really cool. But you can only use it in one life. So after, so like you use it, you can't use it no more, and then whenever you die, that's when your time starts, like that cooldown starts. You know what I mean? That way, dark will be of more use to people besides just stunning people, because that's pretty much what all people use it for. Also, I would take away the Logia effect of intangibility, because we've never really seen Blackbeard really like go intangible into black, like dark. Like, we just take it off. Light. All right. So with light, this is actually nothing I would change other than faster cooldowns on everything except light. I think you should be able to use all lights move like really fast, like they cool down really fast because they don't do damage anyway, really, except like the flight, because it gets annoying. People keep running away from you. If they do that, I think light will still be a really decent fruit to me. Moving on to our next fruit, Gum Gum. Now, this is another reason I made this list. Combat. The reason I haven't used Gum Gum that much, I've only picked it up once, used it, got like the first two moves, and said fuck it. Was because of combat. Actually, I got 3 moves. I got all the moves except Gear 2. But the combat. If you was able to use combat and Gum Gum, I would use it. I would use it. It's a really decent fruit to me. The next thing, ability to stretch when using any form of combat. I've already said that earlier. Again, ability to stretch. It makes using gum useful. You can hit stupid ass gun users. That adds variability, so everybody won't be rocking gum, sword, and devil fruit, or devil fruit and gun, and or such. It gives us variety. You have a fruit that can have a little range. Gears 2 through 4, but with increasing drains of stamina per transformation. It took me a minute to think about this, but I was like, yeah, because somebody told me, when you go Gear 2, you don't lose stamina or anything. You stay in it for however long you want. I think till you die or till you cut it off. You're telling me Phoenix has a timer? I know, because it does so much, but still. But Gum does it? Come on now. Example. You lose 10 like energy per second in Gear 2, and like minus 50 per second in Gear 4. Just quick idea. You know what I mean? It could be like, I mean, you can change those numbers, but like, that's just an idea. Moving on to our next fruit, Barrier. First ability, faster recharge, hands down. That wall move, I think you should be able to use it at least 3 times before it starts cooling down. You know what I mean? Like, or just increase the recharge. that thing sure does a lot of damage, but like, yeah, I don't know, dude. I think it should get like a faster recharge. Ability to make an actual barrier around the user to protect them. I know this is going to be invincible, but let it drain stamina. You can also replace an ability. You can sacrifice the ability, like just take off ability and put this on there if you want. You know what I mean? Like that defines the barrier fruit to me. Protecting yourself or whatever said object or whatever it is you want. That defines barrier, and holding it as long as you want until you run out of energy, until you let go of the move. You know what I mean? You guys is watching, I know you guys agree with that. Wouldn't that be really fun? Next fruit, Magma. Now, here it goes. Let's go ahead and clear out the two options before we get to the immunity. More damage is the first thing I was thinking of. I think Magma should have more damage. It's already feared as one of the strongest, like, attacking fruits, aggressiveness of fruits in the game. I mean, in the series. So, like, it should do more damage. I know they just had that rebuff, but I think it should probably get another rebuff. And more range. I don't know, dude. I ain't digging that range. You don't have to do the range. That was just something I was just thinking of probably adding. Just a little range. It don't got to be a lot. Just a little more range. And now, the big one. Immunity from being frozen from ice. Now, this goes back to what I said about flame. Basically, anybody that's rocking either one of them two devil fruits, they don't get frozen no matter what. That little stupid chance that they're like 5%, 10% chance of getting frozen, stunned. No, you don't have it when you're using any one of them two devil fruits. So you can basically counter dumbass ice users. You know what I mean? It's something I was thinking of. Like I said, I could probably think of more for every fruit. I was just trying to come up with some fast, quick, easy things to make a video for. Because this was a really good idea I had. Tremor. More range, more damage, like both of those. Tremor is considered one of the strongest devil fruits on the show. Hands down. We need more damage and range, especially with the long ass cooldowns you have for almost everything. Come on, we need more of everything with that, man. And combat. Hell, normal combat, just have a 10% ability, 10% chance to do the little air crack shit that can stun or do a little critical damage to people nearby, you know what I mean? Or increase the criticals with when you're using combat, any form of combat with Tremor. Just easy stuff like that. That's like a passive. Buddha. I think with Buddha, add combat when you're in a big transformation. Just normal combat you can use. I don't know if it's already in it. I haven't used Buddha. I'm just saying. If it isn't, you know, that should be a thing. And more abilities. Hell, even a fan made one or something. Come on. Buddha is a joke compared to the show. We need a change. Same thing with Tremor and a couple other fruits. They are jokes. String. Combat. Awakening. Simple. We already discussed these. There's no more to say about it. Actually, imagine if you could do that little like clone thing that Destiny was doing, dude. Oh my god, it'd be so fun. Phoenix. Now, you guys know I am a Phoenix fan. I love Phoenix, but that doesn't mean it has something that it needs to get nerfed. I think we need that increased drain in full body, especially if we add these other features that I'm about to say. More abilities. I don't know, dude. That kick and that one move, that ain't the best we've seen Marco do. Come on, we need some other stuff, man. We need something else. Combat. Ability to use combat while you're in Phoenix. Hybrid, full body. You know, be able to punch the air and punch people. We need it. And last, slight chances of absorbing some attacks. Now, by this, I mean, let's say somebody hits you. Sometimes you have a random percent to absorb it. Kind of like a Logi effect. Hell, you can even do the stupid shit you have for Mochi. You have to be using observation. So I do that. And I know you're not actually like going intangible because no, that's not a thing for Phoenix. But it's like you're healing so fast that, you know. Oh, another thing. I just thought of it on the fly. Increased heal regeneration. Just in general. Like, without going at all. Because, you know, as we know, Marco can heal up really fast. I know he uses powers, but like, people know Marco for being able to heal fast than anybody in the world. Like, Come on, man. We need more like tanking on that. That is a really high tier fruit. It needs to be, actually it's one of the best fruits in the game, but still, like, it needs to be that best fruit in the game, you know what I mean? Rumble, nothing. I don't think Rumble needs anything changed. Rumble is actually fairly decent to me. It's actually fairly decent. Paw. 1 free teleportation to any item that has a cooldown of 10 to 15 minutes. This stops people from spamming it. It don't matter if you kill yourself, it's never gonna come back until 10 to 15 minutes. Basically, this allows you can have a GUI on the side of the screen that shows all the alleys. You can teleport to one of them for free. You have to wait 10 to 15 minutes before you can do it again. Pretty cool idea, right? And you can't be combat logged. You know what I mean? Or you can put, you devs, if any of you watching this, you can come up with anything out of any of these ideas. You know what I mean? You can change them. You can like think of something, innovate off of this. I'm just giving ideas. Combat. Another combat. We don't have to explain that next for gravity. Nothing. I think gravity is pretty decent where it is. I don't know if you guys think anything that I missed. Let me know. Last but not least, Mochi. And with Mochi, I'm not even finna explain. I'm gonna show you guys what I typed for that. If everything else gets like increased, I guess the only thing you should change on Mochi is this. And with that being said, I'm gonna play the clip of what it's like to fight a user with Mochi currently in the game. And with that, I'll see you guys next time. It's your boy Techno. I'm out. Peace.